just take out a tiny bit on the top, yeah. We're doing like always a little bit of a decadent look no matter what. So we're trying to bring like really interesting details in the eye. The blush is definitely a main important thing. We have like a lot of rouge, but down to on the bottom of the cheek, closer to the jaw, closer to the lips. We have an eyeliner, but instead of going up, it's going more down, giving more like a droopy eye, a little bit, down.
I'm doing a very simple look. The girls are wearing a lot of, there's a lot of little hats, little discs on the girl's head. I'm doing this very high horse-like ponytail, almost a little bit dominatrix in a way, very perfected. The hairband that's holding the ponytail is covered in hair, so it's very slick. It's so perfected that it's perverse. And I think Marc liked the word perverse this season for the whole feeling of the beauty.
Sean!
I don't know, are we kind of in a Marc Jacobs insane asylum, a couture insane asylum?
The thing is, he is a genius at putting on an amazing show, and at the same time there are the pieces that you could peel apart that really are some of the strongest pieces of the season. I mean, those skirts that had the big giant oversized paillettes are amazing. Some of them were a little slim fitting and difficult to walk in, I think, but the shoes were amazing, kind of a wedgie snow boot that laces up the back. I mean, come on, it sounds too good to be true.
This is what you can count on Marc. He's really not somebody you can put in a box, and that's really what vision is about. We're not supposed to just keep doing things we've done before, and so it's a little bit sometimes hard to articulate, especially with something that's so new. What are the words to describe it?
I thought it looked like a kind of French New Wave, and with all the polka dots. I thought it was totally gorgeous. I mean, I love the kind of aggressiveness of his woman, that she had an energy to her and that it wasn't old-fashioned. I thought it was really great.
First of all, Marc sort of signifies New York. There isn't a bigger designer here. There isn't a more influential designer here or anywhere, really.
Beautiful. It's just beautiful. And I love those shoes. I mean, I loved all the things, but I know I can wear the shoes. It was just elegant. Feminine and elegant and so beautiful.
There was lace, and then there was sort of peplums, and then there was polka dots, and that was played out through the stockings and the hat. And I mean, I think that texture just added an element of modernity to a little bit of a 50s silhouette, but something that felt very, very punk and modern too.
before the show, a lot of people were talking about, well, what's it going to be? Someone said it's going to be 20 slappers. Someone said it's going to be 70 secretary. And you just never know from him. But it's still always Marc Jacobs. It has those signature colors and those pieces that the girls want. I mean, there were sailor pants that were amazing with like a blouse that buttoned up the back that was very signature Marc Jacobs. But then it had sort of dot appliques on it.
What was new for him, for me, was something like with Marc exploring these very shaped, sculptural, 40s, almost 50s type suitings. That I don't feel like I've seen Marc explore that kind of femininity, where the waist was really what was driving the whole silhouette. He executes it in the most kind of futuristic fabric, so there's kind of almost a retro hybrid futurism to it. There's just so much energy, and you get that when somebody's breaking walls and breaking ceilings on ideas. It creates a frisson, and so I'm kind of a little in the afterglow of the frisson of the show.
Well, I'd say the thing about Marc is that he always believes that fashion should have a warmth to it, and that means that it usually has a reference that we know but we haven't thought about in a while, and that takes us to a kind of a place that's nostalgic but twisted.